Welcome back to Victoria 2 as that got voted in, and well, it's actually a tie between Japan, which get 2 votes I think, China, which get 2 votes, and Bavaria, which get also 2. I'm not sure, someone said I should play Taiping Rebellion in 1861, which basically it is... Where is the Taiping? As a Taiping Rebellion, but it's... Well, it's a lost cause, to be honest. And I think we will have the most fun with Japan, actually. As we can then go through the full progress of modernization, and I could choose the shogunate. And, well, the people proposed that I should go as Imperial Japan. And I'm gonna choose... What am I gonna choose? Let's go choose one of these clans because these are more shogunate related. What's the most population? Okay, let's pick the Satsuma. Sounds fine. They've got a lot of laborers, which means they have a lot of mines, which I also like. So we'll pick the Satsuma and be ready to overthrow the shogunate. So there is a decision. Where is it? Decisions. Overthrow the Bakufu, which is the shogunate, and it requires that Emperor Meiji is in power, and it will then... I will gain some places from Shogunate Japan, I will get some emergency draft, and then I have to defeat the shogunate. Okay, reforms. We have imported weapons, which is good. So, let's have a look. These are the reforms we can pick. We already have land reform, which... Huh. Oh, farm size doesn't really matter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is just the size, how many people can fit into one RGO. So let's have a look. What else is there? Industrial construction, which allow a couple of factories. And, well, administrative reform, which gives administrative efficiency. How much does this cost? 10,800. Well, I think there's a lot of civilization progress, so I'll go for universities. This doesn't do much. I'll go for railroads. Industrial progress. What's this? Disciplinary. Oh, mercy and parole. Well, actually, I'm Japan. I should have that. It's just army tax, which, well, cost order for military reforms is much lower. Okay. What's affecting? Wait, what? Rangaku. Meaning Western learning, Rangaku referred to the body of knowledge developed by Japan through its contact with the Dutch enclave at Dejima. Despite the enforced isolation of the nation, this policy of learning allowed Western influence to spread, particularly in the southern domains of Satsuma and Choshu. So we gain some research points, we get sayings of the Dutch, and we get foreign trading post, which gives militancy, which I don't really like all that much, but okay. Recruitment map mode. All our props are coming from... That's weird. All our soldiers are in those province. Well, we currently got 3 hussars and 6 infantry. And I could get the regulars instead, so I'll do that. I'll disband 2 and get 2 regulars. And I have a national focus, so how much? Here it is. Oh, there. We get 1.15% of the population being clergymen. We want to improve that to 2%. I'm gonna go for maximum research points, which means 2% clergymen and 1% bureaucrats. Shogunate doesn't have cores on this. It's like Ainu Muzir has cores here. Okay, this is the Yonezawa, which once I think was the Usagi clan. And we get Shogunate, and we get Sendai, which I think has been the Date clan, but the Shogunate has claims on them. What the heck? Why does the Shogunate have cores on them? Oh, Shogunate. Oh, the Shogunate does have cores on anyone, so everybody who rebels against the Shogunate can be actually annexed. I want to increase relations with it. Oh. I can't do relations with them. A substate, and we have massive money problems. I think we're buying these guns though. Military spending, I can lower that. I want to increase. Well shit, education is expensive as fuck. Okay, we want to keep it at 50 so they don't demote at least. We'll increase taxes for everyone. Put up some tariffs. That should work. Well, that's too much money. No, minus. Okay, equal tariffs. That's fine. I want to lower it down on these people a bit. $60 should be fine, and how to break equal. That should be good. Okay, so we get one regular, which has, I think, also more organization. No, they don't, but they have better fighting stats. 2-2, and these have 1-1.2. I've already played it, I should probably explain. Infantry is now what you also get if you draft your army, and regulars are trained regulars. These have also, there is like stats for fort defense, mountain defense, and infantry also doesn't have mountain defense or hills defense, which is pretty crappy. I mean, I could build an artillery regiment, but not in need right now. Okay, let's have a look. How much research points? I have 781, and we'll need like around 5,000 for a reform. Holy, the Choshu have a lot of soldiers. Okay. This number going down, 1.25 is not bad. I mean, the lucky thing is, Japan has quite a high literacy. There should be some wars going on. Tax and War of Independence, the 6th Xhosa War, Ottoman Restoration of Tripoli, War of the Farah Pass. Yeah, also, well, this mod features a bunch of historical events, so there is the, for example, Rio Grande do Sul Revolution, there is Peru, Bolivia. Well, Texas Independence War is also in vanilla. And Hong Kong is not yet owned by the British. Okay. Unite these troops. We still got 40 money. Not really, there's like 3. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I can... Oh, that's not necessary. Who is my first minister? Right? How do I look at that? Diplomacy? How the heck do I look at my country's modifiers? That's odd. This is... Yeah, actually no one has Ainu as Ainu has accepted culture, which later on I think Imperial Japan does have. Miyazaki. Speed up time a bit. Let's have a look at the wars. Tripoli is gonna get pwned soon, I think. Yeah, they don't have any troops left. Texas War of Independence is going pretty good for the Mexicans, though. It is realistic, though. I mean, the USA has not that many troops in 1836, and thus has a massive problem. Oh, this I should show you. That's interesting, actually. Why doesn't it say it anymore? Well, whatever. There is an event chain which leads to the unfair treaty and the British conquest of Hong Kong, which the British will soon start to occupy Tibet, I think. We'll have to follow that. 1.38 clergymen. Celebrations in Kagoshima. I don't really have consciousness nor militancy, so just give me the prestige. I can move to interactive diplomacy, which activates early classical theory and critique. Oh, there it is. Allows for a bunch of factories. I need to be civilized to build factories anyway, so that's not that useful. Oh, actually, it might do. No, it doesn't. I don't want the strong outbreak of cholera. Okay, there is a bunch of these which... For example, here, this will create building a fabric factory. So you can get a factory, but you're very limited on that. And I'll build another regular. It takes 30 days to recruit one. Really? Well, I think because they lowered down the unit size, they also lowered down the recruitment time. And add the regular. I can also edit their names if I want to, but no need to. Has there anything happened around here yet? Oh yeah, there has happened something. And I think the Texas War of Independence. Okay, so Mexico has lost some, I guess. Yeah, the USA has now much more troops. And this is also kicked off. Wait, why don't I need to edit my message settings, I guess? Message settings. Reset defaults. Events. Okay, I want all these to pause my game. because there is a bunch of historical events, and if they happen to another country. So there is the Peru-Bolivian War, which they'll now try. Chile is at war, and so is Argentina. They'll try to cut down Bolivia. Which country controls a lot of regions? Like this. This is what Argentina wants. They've already lost. Celebration in Edo. Okay. There's a bunch more trade goods, like shares, copper. What do I want actually? It's 5%. This is just a lot, and it's so useful in the beginning. Court faction, shogunate faction. Doesn't really matter. It's not like economic policy does much if you don't have any economy. Well, I only have to spend money on the clergymen as long as they're not up to 2%. And I can put them down and... oh wow, I can actually enact a lot more reforms now. This is decent. That's not very useful. That enables forts. He does naval technologies. That actually is useful. But I'll go for... new universities first. Just because the 50% modifier is amazing. A royal wedding? And Mexico's lost the Mexican war for Texas. What else is going on? Oh crap. Mexico instantly got into another war with the Americans. Because Mexico has a claim on one of these regions. Yeah, here the Mexicans have a claim. On the most northern tip of Guatemala, and well, the US just aided the enemy. Life without parole. And they are still fighting Argentina over this region, and after that, Peru-Bolivia will collapse. Back to our own affairs, I'll disband another one of these. We can enact mostly every reform except for this one. And this will also give a pretty nice bonus to westernization, so... Look at civilization map mode here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Civilization level. Then all the Middle Eastern nations are kind of advanced. And so are we, kind of. Well, southern Japan is... and so is Vietnam. Some of these other countries. The war for Hong Kong is still going on. They're not really achieving anything. Okay, Queen Victoria has now been coronated. Which effectively starts the Victorian Age. Yes! And the shogunate has an obnoxious amount of troops. That's so expensive. Actually, I could do that. I mean, a factory is always nice. I would get a bonus on... That's interesting. I can get a bonus on military tax, which... These don't really have too much civilization progress. US demands to acquire Mexican Texas. Oh wow. Poor Mexico this time. The last campaign we led them to glory, this time they get trashed. Okay, so we have... Well, education constantly keeps costing more because I'm getting more and more of these. Increase my administration spending a bit. And we're close to done with 2% clergymen, which is excellent. I think the shogunate has a lot more events than we do, but whatever. Another regular. Shipwrecked sailors. Okay, that's interesting actually. Let's have a look. Okay. One of our coastal provinces, an old pool of rock jumps in the sound of water, Matsuo Basho. One of our coastal provinces buzzing with rumors about strange people who were found along its shorelines earlier this morning. The more precise origin of these shipwrecked sailors is as yet uncertain. Wherever they are from, they are definitely not Shimazu. And I can get interactive diplomacy, or I can gain 1% research points modifier, which 1% is not worth it. So I'll allow them to return home. And I just got this reform. Bumping up my my level of civilization a bit. That was a really, really good event. Lucky I got that one. Huh. I think the brown... Yeah, Bolivia, like Peru is now back united into not into northern and southern Peru. And Bolivia is now only Bolivia. I don't know why it shows the events, doesn't show them, but... Maybe I have to put some other option as well. No. Message settings. Where is it? No. Events. Okay, where was I when we executed a decision? Okay, should be good. I don't know why it doesn't say anything, but... Mind of westernization, we can either get isolationism, which makes me lose militancy, but... I'll go with getting western influences, which is a research modifier, and... gives me sadly militancy, which... oh well, I guess. And 2% of the clergymen is optimal. We are close to getting that. It's 2%, so I'll remove that focus and I'll encourage some bureaucrats. We still have enough for universities. Well, anyway, I'm gonna check something real quick and have a look if I can fix the message setting, and then I'll see you back. Okay, so I think I found out. I'm gonna have to reset them to default because it's here. Message setting and was on only like these 3, so I didn't get any message pop-ups, but now I should. So that should be good. Once you see this, the Guild Wars episode will only be already be uploaded, and there is only another one remaining. I only recorded 3 episodes. I was just to slice something in, and yeah, I'll be like burst uploading right now because I won't be there for some time again, and I just want to give you some. Oh, well, they actually have a navy. I just want to give you some footage before I'm away. Okay, so they attempted to get a casus belli on someone. What is going on? Okay, the Ethiopian Civil War, or whatever you want to call it, is going on. We get Gondar for the Shiwa, and once one of them wins, they become Ethiopia, and I think historically speaking it should be Shiwa, as they have the Negusus faction. Get the Kansas-Nebraska Act for the United States. Microscope imported. He unveils the device with the excitement of a child. "You can see their eyes," he cries, pointing excitedly at the jar of beetles. He instructs you to look into the object. The glass and metal is cold against your face. There, in curves of an optical lens, reality is magnified 10 times over. "It's a microscope," he laughs. "I bought it from one of the foreigners." Actually, Mexico got the part of Guatemala they wanted. And now they have a massive rebellion problem. Okay, what's the Subtour National Conference? Is not real interesting. I'll tell you what that is. Well, Subtour is just if you have railroads, you can lower militancy with that. And National Conference just gives a bunch of research points, if I'm right. I don't know. I don't remember. Both of these are not really any of importance. Okay, so we get all our infantry kicked out and replaced by regulars, and I want to recruit 2 regiments of artillery. Yeah, though our regular artillery is much better, but so much slower. It's a decent choice to choose mobile artillery if you want to use cavalry armies. But, well, as you might know in my opposition to the Bakufu, there is growing restlessness among the daimyo, with some whispering that the Tokugawa shogunate has grown weak and is unable to deal with the encroachment of foreign powers. Officials within the Bakufu are urging that we seek allies among either the outsider Tozama or the traditional Fudai to strengthen the shogunate's position. Approaching one means angering the other, but of course it appears we have a little choice. So we're moving towards disliking the shogunate some more. And, well, that takes a lot of time to get these artillery imported. Oh, they didn't take all their country? What the heck? Okay, Mexico got the Rio Grande Revolution, which that was a bit... They only have 1 regiment left. Oh wow. Which, if Rio Grande wins, they'll join the United States as well. Wait, Belgium still hasn't given up on the Netherlands, right? Yeah, they don't. Okay, good. Netherlands haven't given up on Belgium, not the other way around. Okay, look, I get a liberal revolution. Isn't that uncommon on small nations? One artillery is done, and the second will follow soon. Oh, holy, we're getting a lot of money now. I don't really know why, but... Oh, one of the trade goods was changed, I remember. That might be the thing, actually. What goods do I have? Maybe one of these good spices. Yeah, that was really rich. All of these are though, so. Except for my capital. Afghanistan. I thought that was a shogunate. Okay. The shogunate has a ridiculous amount of troops though. Get some more prestige and get universities. Should be at 45, yeah. Now it's 12, that's a lot better. But we still have the samurai as our unit appearance. Mexico got forced by the liberals, so they now are Her Majesty's democracy, okay. There also is a Californian Republic. Okay, good. They deleted the Coastal Deseret. So California is free, and so is Rio Grande, and if both these get into the sphere of the USA, then there will be a left bank in France. During Napoleon's redrawing of the European map, the left bank of the Rhine had been annexed to France proper. In 1840, France's Prime Minister Adolphe Thiers publicly stated that, in his opinion, the Rhine still remained France's natural eastern border. With the hardships of the Napoleonic War still in memory, that statement caused uproar, especially in Germany, causing the Rhine crisis. Which, I think this is the Rhine. I'm not sure though, but it might. I think they're basically going for this region, which Saar was always something France tried to get. The Oriental crisis has kicked off, and Egypt is now at war with the Ottomans. And Egypt will restore puppetry over Egypt if they win the Ottomans. So, the Oriental crisis has kicked on. Oh, they tell me that it's inefficient because my state administrative efficiency is already 100%. Well, whatever, I want the research points. Europeans harassed. All pops. Wait, Nagasaki. Oh yeah, this has a crap ton of militancy. Ignore them and remove these posts. Yeah, well, this is it for now. Victoria 2 campaign has just started, and I will make another episode of 3rd Age soon. Stay tuned for that, and the Guild Wars episode will already be up, and the last one will be up soon as well. So yeah, I'll explain why I can't upload so much soon, but yeah, this is for next time, and I thank you for watching, and hey, hurrahs for the Satsuma.